Hello my friends, it is time for me to introduce to you the newest club set, and I'm very excited about this one because I have a lot of fun things to tell you about on this one. And it's really, extra special for our club members. If you are a club member, you are getting a mini stamp set. Let me show you that first because that's always fun. And it's 3 stamps, and it has just a cute little border here and a cute little whatever here. And it says, when you care enough to send the very best, you make it yourself. Isn't that cute? So that's just a little freebie from me to you, well, from our company to you, as a thank you for being a club member. Now, our club stamps, are you ready, are called birdcage2stamp. And I love this set. It is so much fun. There's one that says, tweet me. A little birdie told me it was your birthday. Wishing you a tweet bird day. You're a tweet heart. Birds of a feather, that's you and me. And it has these cute little birdies that you can put inside each other if you want to. So you can do your 2-color stamping, stamp the outline and stamp the inside. And then their little feathers, their little wings, you can make different colors as well. And the bird cage. Are you ready, Die-Hard members? Let me share with you. Oh, and here's a little postcard you get, because you know you get a postcard. So that's just a little postcard. But then, Die-Hard members, look at this. You are getting so many dies. You are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dies. So you're getting the bird cage itself and the outline die, and the birdies, and the outline die, the shadow dies, and the little swing. Now, here's a couple tips about this die set, because I need to warn you on all of this ahead of time. Number one, let's start. Number one, if you're gonna stamp and then die cut, use the shadow die, okay? Because you can try using the inside dies for the birdies and the cage, but they're the same size as the stamp. So you might as well, if you were gonna stamp this in black and then die cut it with this inside one, why not just die cut it out of black paper? It'll be easier. It won't be so confusing for you to try to line it up. There's no sense in trying to line this die up on top of this one, okay? Just giving you some tips because I've been playing with these. Another thing is this die, and this is the funny part, okay? So when I design dies and I send them to Sizzix because Sizzix makes them for us, I design the dies and I say, okay, I want it to be like this. And then they send the file back and say, Stephanie, that breaks the rules. You're not allowed to do that. You have to do it this way. Not all the time. I'm just a rule breaker. I always push, they always tease me and say, you always push the envelope. And I do, because I always want to make sure you get the best value, the best dies, the best everything. And Sizzix always gives that to you. But with Stamps of Life, I want to make sure you get it as well because you're important to me. And so I always push the envelope. I want to see how, well, what if we do this? Like the drop-ins that are coming out later this year. They push the envelope. They're changing the way we die cut. So let me share with you, before I show you all my fun samples, I want to show you how you're gonna die cut this bird cage because I pushed the envelope really too far on this one. It is technically, it's gonna sound funny, but technically it's an illegal die. It really is, because the blades are too close together. They're illegally too close together. So it goes against all of the rules that we have, but I wanted it to be very, very intricate. And let me show you if I can find a sample really quick of it die cut. Here's an example of it die cut. Look at how extremely thin those wires are. Because a cage, think about a bird cage. You don't want big old stripes for that bird cage. You want it to be really, really thin because it's wire. It's supposed to be wire, right? So I wanted it to be extra, extra thin. So here's 2 tips. Number 1, you're gonna wanna use the Sizzix adhesive sheets. Now I know they're currently sold out on my website. I am trying to move heaven and earth to make sure we get those back in stock. We're supposed to have them pretty soon. Keep checking back. We're estimating around the 2nd week in April, okay? And I can't even tell you how many I bought. I bought as many as I could possibly get my hands on. So just give me a couple minutes on this one. But there's 2 different ways you can do this. You don't have to have this. Number 1, let's go ahead and die cut it now. To use the adhesive sheet, you're gonna pull off the adhesive and you're gonna put the sticky, don't do it on top of your secret weapon because if you get sticky on it, you'll not be happy. Lay that down. Save this wax paper because we're gonna use this for something else. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it over to my machine. Now, speed bumps. You know my rules about speed bumps. No speed bumps. Don't do it this way because those speed bumps will hit my roller. I'm going to do it this way, or even to make it even smarter, because I don't want a speed bump there, I'm going to just go like that. Perfect. Make sure you're on your black paper, and then we're going to run it through. And I'm using a new pink cutting pad. Pink is the best color in the world. Now, this is a very intricate die, and just for kicks, I'm going to go back just like that. You don't have to, but I just like to. Keep in mind, this is a very intricate die. Remember, technically it's illegal. Okay, so now we're gonna poke all these out, and I can even use my little new brush that I have to get all those extra pieces out, because those are just the extra pieces. And then I'm gonna be extra careful, and I'm gonna get my paper piercer that came with my secret weapon, or you can use a pen or anything like that. I'm just gonna gently poke some of these holes out. Remember, very intricate die. And then, dun, 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 I'm gonna peel it out. Ah! Look at this. Okay, look at how incredibly intricate. These swirls are illegal also. This is so fun. I love to push the envelope because we want an intricate die sometimes. Look at how fantastically thin, and I hope you can see this here. Look at how fantastically thin that is. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Now, good news is this already has adhesive on the back. All I have to do now is peel off that backing, that paper backing that was on the adhesive, and now it's a sticker because, woo, look at that. That is just, oh, gorgeous. I love it. Now, there's another way you can do this if you don't have the adhesive, because I want you to be able to use this right away. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take that wax paper from the adhesive sheets, or just regular wax paper. I've heard of people also using, I'm looking for paper while I talk. Dang it. Fabric sheets, fabric softener sheets. I have not tried that. Wax paper is easier for me to grab. I don't do laundry. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay this down, wax paper, then our cardstock underneath, okay? And I'm using a pattern paper, which is probably not the best idea to show you, but it'll work. We're gonna lay that down, and we're gonna run that through. Again, we're gonna run it through twice. It doesn't hurt us to run it through twice. I could also use the precision base plate that's coming up, so we can roll that through. Now, what we're gonna do, that wax paper just kind of gives it a little extra oomph. And again, we could use this if we wanted to. Look at how fast that is. Isn't that fast? Look how nice this cuts though. I just love it. And we're gonna poke it this time. Again, you're always gonna poke it a little gently. Take an extra 10, not even 10 seconds. Take an extra second just to make sure you get that out nice and smooth. And then when you peel slow. I beg of you to peel slow so you get it. Ah, look at that. Look at this. Okay, now I gotta get the wax paper out, but look at that. And then I'm just gonna poke these extra little pieces out. And see, it with the adhesive, it makes it easier, but I'm just gonna poke these little guys out. But look at that. So I still got all of my, oh, I can't get it all out right now really fast. There we go. I still got all of my beautiful little pieces, but just use that wax paper and it'll come out right away. But isn't it kind of funny that we have an illegal die? I think it's so awesome. I just love to push the envelope and just, what can I do? How can I confuse everybody? And oh, they just, sometimes I think they just shake their heads when I go into that office. Okay, so let's clean all that off. Ooh, gosh, we just cleaned and now it's all messy again. Okay, let's look at all our samples. Now, as you know, we had a design team call and we have a bigger design team now. So I have tons of samples. There's so many samples, I don't have enough time to show them all to you. Go to our gallery on our website and you can see all of them and even more. This is one that I just showed you a second ago, and I apologize, it doesn't have the name of the person that made it. We will get that fixed. Happy birthday. Now you'll notice that stamp is not in this kit, but I bet you on the 7th of the month, you're gonna see something that looks like that. So isn't that cute? And I love, let's turn it this way. I love how we have our pattern paper in the back, and ooh, that glitter washi tape looks a little familiar. I love it. So here's one by Emily, and I love Emily's style because it's so clean. And I love just how she added the little birds, birds of a feather, that's you and me. Oh, look at this one. Who's this? This one's by Emily also. She added just a little extra texture and some sewing. And see how cute? Now this is why that bird cage is so thin. See how cute that little birdie is behind that? Imagine if those bars were really, really thick or they were legal. We wouldn't be able to see our birdie. So I'm so excited. You can tell I'm excited, I'm sorry, but I just love it. Now Christine went a little different on this one. She die cut the shadow out of the paper and then stamped on the inside. Isn't that fantastic? I love that look. That's just fun. This one's by Jeannie, and she added our cute little cupcake with the birdie on there. This one's by Vanessa. Oh, let's treat it this way because this one is a stand-up. Happy Easter. Isn't that adorable? Those cute little chicks there. And I want to show you something really fun on the back. She has her personalized stamp and she added the little birdie stamp on top. What a great idea. Use your personalized stamp at the back or even use one of the ones that came in your kit for my club members and then add one of the matching stamps to the back. Now this one is by Vanessa. Vanessa did something similar to the shadow idea, but she took that shadow and went a step further with acetate and glued that on top and then has it on the inside as well. So now we have 2 birdies and then we have 1 birdie. Isn't that fantastic? I love that. So cute. And there's the little swing with the little birdie on the swing. Now I did make the bird separate. Originally I was going to make it part of the stamp itself, but I wanted you to be able to move that swing around or maybe add it to a branch or something else instead. So I did make it a separate stamp and die. So that's the reasoning behind that one. Now this one's cute. This one is by Christine and she used our notebook edge here and she added those cute little birdies. Those little birdies are so fun. Oh, here, see the cage in black is my favorite. This is by Anna and I just love seeing the cage in black. And she added the little birdie. She made her own little pattern paper in the back, which is fantastic. This one's by Laura. Let's Hang Out. So easy peasy and cute. Ooh, look at this one. This one's by Laura, and she die cut that cage out of gold. Isn't that fantastic? Beautiful. Oh, flip it. This one's by Vanessa. Your tweet. Isn't that cute? I love these flip-its, as you know. Here's another one by Anna. I love it. And a couple more. This one is by Anna. That black cage, I think it's my favorite when I see the black. Ooh, this one's cute. This one's by Anna. And last but not least, here's a Flip It by Jeannie. And I love how wishing you a tweet bird day. Isn't that cute? Now again, club members, everyone, make sure you go check out our gallery because we have even more great ideas online. Also, if you're not a club member, check out why you want to be a club member. You get little freebies like mini stamp sets every once in a while. Every once in a while, we send out storage sheets as a freebie. And every 12 months that you're in the club, you get an anniversary set, a full-size sheet of stamps as a thank you gift. So check out why you want to be a club member, and you also save money. And you get a discount code on everything on our website. Wow, there's a lot of reasons to be in that club. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Your shadow in the black light, looking over. Taste the good life, 'cause even though you got it, it's never like you got it on your own. Your street light, standing foolish in the late night. Taste the cool lips, 'cause even though you got it, it's never like you got it on your own. Your shadow in the black light, looking over. Taste the good life, 'cause even though you got it, it's never like you got it on your own. Your street light, standing foolish in the late night. Taste the cool lips, 'cause even though you got it, it's never like you got it on your own. Don't let it put you off, don't let it make you feel bad. Feelings just like love. where it will stand still